Hey Canucks fans, welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, April the 27th. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter, I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram, I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. Dressed up today because I'm repping the GLCPC as always, and I'm coming from the wedding ceremony of my good friends Patrick and Clarissa. Patrick's actually been in a few of my Canucks music videos, and we're off to the reception tonight at Swanisette. Looking forward to continuing to celebrate with the happy couple. Speaking of celebrations, today the NHL announced their 3 Calder Trophy nominees for Rookie of the Year, and to no one's surprise, Vancouver Canucks rookie phenom Elias Pettersson is one of those 3 finalists. He's up against Jordan Binnington, the goaltender from the St. Louis Blues, and Rasmus Dahlin, the defenseman for the Buffalo Sabres, who happened to be the first overall draft pick in last year's 2018 NHL draft. And my man Gio, Lego Rocks 99 Gaming, does awesome work on his channel. He did a video about an hour ago talking about how he's kind of worried that Binnington may steal this award, may sneak this award away from Pettersson. And I encourage you to go check out not only Gio's video from today, but his channel overall. Subscribe to that one if you haven't already. But I'm going to disagree with my good man Gio. And maybe it's because I'm the founder of the GLCPC and I'm supposed to be positive. I'm supposed to be optimistic, almost blindedly so. But I do think that Pettersson will still win the Calder Trophy. I think he's done enough to win it. So let's talk about the reasons why. Let's talk about the 3 players first. Elias Pettersson, an outstanding season from start to finish. 66 points in 71 games. Missed 11 games due to 2 different injuries. One with a concussion from Matheson, the other with a knee injury from Kotkaniemi. And otherwise, he played all 71 games and had 66 points in those 71 games. Had a really good October, November, December, January. Tailed off a little bit after the All-Star break. But and he was actually producing at more than a point per game pace, but then slowed down a little bit and ended up just under a point per game at 66 points in 71 games, made up of 28 goals and 38 assists. I mentioned the All-Star break. Elias Pettersson was the Canucks representative at the All-Star game. Did well, did fine amidst the bright lights and all his peers, and made a name for himself. Didn't do as well as Brock Besser did last season, but still did fine at the All-Star game. More the festivities and the game itself, and he looked like he fit in, no problem there. And yeah, his play did tail off a little bit after the All-Star break, but not enough where, you can never say he was slumping or that he was brutal. Still 66 and 71 is pretty good. Would it have been better if he kind of started the season slower and then ramped up, maybe like Rasmus Dahlin did? Maybe that would be a little bit better in the eyes of the voters, but I still think you look at his overall body of work, the fact that he single-handedly gave Canucks fans hope, he single-handedly sped up the rebuild by a year or 2, I still think it's Elias Pettersson's trophy to lose. And I'm not saying that because I'm being not objective and I'm just being a homer, or I'm just only because I'm the GLCPC founder, but I do think that overall he's had the most consistent season from start to finish. So that's the case for Elias Pettersson. One other thing. No, I'll get to that then. Jordan Binnington, great season. Outstanding half season. And I think that's the key. He played in 32 games and he won 24 of them. And that's an outstanding. That's 4 out of 5. That's 80%. No, that's not right, Matt. 24 over 32 divided by 8. Yeah, no, 3/4. That's 75%. Yeah, I should be better than that. So he won 75% of his games, which is outstanding as a rookie. And he helped the St. Louis Blues make it to the playoffs. All those good things. So I'm not taking anything away from Jordan Binnington at all, except for the fact that he only played half a season. Now, goaltenders, obviously, they're not going to play all 82 games if you're starting goalie. If you're starting goalie, you'll maybe play 50 to 60 games, right? 60 games is a great plateau. So even, you can argue that Binnington only played half of what a stellar all-star number 1 goalie would do. Now, he's not going to be a stellar all-star goalie because it's his rookie season, but he's still a very good goalie. But I still think he would have had to play at least 40, if not even 45 or 50 games. But let's say even 40, at least half a season, and not only 32 games. Now, yes, he got, like I said, he won 75% of those games, 24 over 32. But I think for him to get serious consideration, very serious, for him to win, I think he needs to play at least 40 to 45 games. And you look at, Besser got hurt last year, although Barzal was still probably really tough competition, may have won it anyways. You look at how McDavid got hurt a few years ago and how he didn't win the Calder in his year. So there is precedence for recognizing that guys don't play the entire season. So I don't know how you can match up 32 games, even though he's a goalie. I don't know how you can compare 32 games to 71 for Elias Pettersson. So I'm going to go with the fact that I just think, as good as it is, the body of work is simply not there. Although in the limited body, it was a good body of work. And, you know, the fact that St. Louis Blues have advanced to the second round of playoffs, that's all fine and dandy. But remember, all this voting was done at the end of regular season. So playoff success or failure, but playoff success will not factor into it. So do I think Binnington has a shot? I do. But do I think it's a realistic shot? No, I don't. I think he'll come in second. He'll maybe make it closer than some people would like, but I still think it will be Pettersson over Binnington. Then you have Rasmus Dahlin, you know, the third nominee. He had a great season with Buffalo, played all 82 games, which is very impressive, had 44 points, which is very good, more than a point every 2 games. And he started the season slow, as expected, as a rookie, but he stepped right in the lineup and was a force. You know, Buffalo didn't make the playoffs, so that might hurt a little bit, just as Vancouver didn't make the playoffs. But the fact that he played all 82 games and had 44 points is outstanding. You know, he's only going to go up from there. He could be a 55-point game, 55-point player next season, as early as next season. So Rasmus Dahlin, outstanding season, but I think especially early on in the year, he was getting overshadowed by guys like Elias Pettersson, even Brady Tkachuk maybe, and one guy who wasn't nominated, Miro Heiskanen. He was the 3rd overall pick by Dallas 2 years ago in 2017, and he had an outstanding season as well. In fact, I see a lot of Dallas Stars fans, a lot of hockey fans upset that Heiskanen got snubbed, either because of Binnington or Dahlin. And it's interesting, all the chatter I see on Twitter, the reasons why people think that Heiskanen should be in there instead of Binnington are the same reasons that I think that Pettersson is going to defeat Binnington for the Calder, if you follow what I'm saying there. And that's because, like I said, of the, although good, the small body of work. One other thing, you know, I hear a lot of people on local media and national media and international media, North American media, talking about, you know, the guys that have votes for the NHL awards. You know, we won't know the winner until June 19 in the ceremony in Las Vegas. But, you know, I've heard maybe 1 or 2 people said that they voted for Binnington, but I've actually heard more people say that they voted for Pettersson, and not just Vancouver media. So when you know, whatever ratio you want to look at, if it's a 3-2 ratio or a 5-4 ratio or 5-3 ratio, I think when all is said and done, you're going to have Pettersson with, I'd say, 60 to 70% of the first place votes, and then Binnington with the other 20 to 30 to 40%. So when they add up all the totals, the 5-4-3-2-1 scoring system, I think you're going to see it's not going to be a landslide. I think it's going to be relatively close, but I don't think it's going to be a nail biter either. I still think Pettersson winning handily, whatever, you know, whether it's, you know, like I said, 60 to 40% first place votes, 70 to 30% first place votes. I still think he'll be Elias Pettersson when all is said and done. Canucks fans, hockey fans, I'd love to know what you think. Are you worried as a Canucks fan that Pettersson may indeed lose the Calder Trophy? Do you think Binnington has done as much? Do you think Dahlin even has an outside chance? And are you surprised at the Heiskanen snub, so to speak? Or is it a matter of you can only have 3 nominees and we had 3 good ones in Pettersson, Binnington, and Dahlin? Leave a comment below. I love to read, react, and reply. Oh, and the other thing I was going to say earlier, but I said I'd put it at the end. I've said it before, and I said it, maybe it's because I was in a good mood at Easter time, but at that time I said, I think we are on the cusp of something great for the Vancouver Canucks. The 50th anniversary season, Quinn Hughes, draft pick, you know, the draft here. I just think things are lining up for a lot of good things to happen for the Vancouver Canucks in the future going forward. None of this woe is me. You know, we're not going to, you know, we're always doomed to bad luck. Yeah, it'd be nice to win a draft lottery once in a while, but we're not there yet. But I still think we're at the precipice of something great. And I think the something great starts with Elias Pettersson winning the Calder Trophy on June 19. Then we have a good draft pick in 10th overall on the Friday, the June 21st. Then maybe we do something exciting in free agency, and it builds up. Sign Brock Besser to a good contract, and it loads up, sets ourselves up for a great season, 50th anniversary season this year. Okay, that's what I want to say. Canucks fans, leave a comment below. I love to read, react, and reply as always. Subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. Enjoy the day. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to see Avengers tomorrow. I better catch up on some summaries on YouTube so I know what's going on, or at least try to know some of what's going on, and we'll go from there. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.